That looks so much cool. So you can tell that this is.
It's Thursday. That means it's time for Thursday Modern live from Titan Games in Peoria, the Casbah Peoria Gaming, where card floppers and dice chuckers play in harmony. I'm Evil Bob, your resident head in a box, and we have a good one for you tonight. We've got 10 on hand, so we'll get full 3 rounds hopefully. Out of that, we're starting things off with Bryce Puddleson versus the Captain. Bryce is on Martyr Proc, and Captain is still on Tron. And for some reason, when I updated Exploit, it lost the YouTube, so I'm glad we got it up and running before it was time to go. We have the return of the Pathfinders. Greetings, Pathfinders! I want to remind you that Thursday Modern is filmed in front of a live Pathfinder audience.
Hungry ghouls and ghosts lurk in the shadows, one set of people say.
Alright. These are not the icons we are looking for. So we get to undo that. It's not Jeskai, it is...
What's that? Oh, is that on your boom too?
Indeed. So, one more.
Thank you, you said Brandon boots.
Because you're to use them.
Sisters
all Serenes, red or blue.
on blue.
Okay, that's a demon name. Let's go. Wait, is there any more information from the library?
There is not.
I'll get it in there. Don't worry. So close. Alright, it's good enough. And Tron. There it is. Tron on red. Fantastic. Alrighty. And it looks like Captain Mulligan down to 6, and Bryce gets to go first, plays Emeria, and we're off and running. Misfell Plains comes into play tapped. Captain has Tron land number 2, Tower Power Planet looks like. And Field of Ruin takes out the Urza's Tower. Bryce is going to go get a Plains, and the Captain's goes get a Forest.
So should I go with silver, cold iron, or all of the above?
So we're weapon cold iron?
No.
You're better off just buying a cold iron weapon because that's
Cold iron weapons are incredibly cheap.
How much for a cold iron scimitar?
Double the cost of a scimitar.
We'll make sure nobody steps on any of that good stuff. There we go. Okay, both go cuts. And we've got Danzy up next.
This is that war priest. This is one of the
15 base or 30
people. This is the other person.
Don't you get past VR with the chosen stuff?
Only certain
Reynolds and Alex.
So if they're DR/good,
Yeah, buddy, you can go get
or magic, or if they're incorporeal.
Alright. There we go. Okay. And Captain plays down the map, so he's going to be able to go get that. Ooh, that glare. Ooh, all that glare.
How many hands they require.
And another Field of Ruin to get that other tower.
Light is the cheapest, but I don't remember it off the top of my head.
Doing everything he can to keep him off Tron, whilst building up his land count himself. So he's got 2 planes. He needs 5 more to make it worthwhile, because I believe Emeria requires 7 planes. Or is it 9? Let's find out. Emeria. 7. So 7 more planes. 7 or more planes. And with Misfell planes, that reduces it by 1. So, and Bryce falls out with a Sarah's Ascendant. Captain, Forest, Tron. I believe those are...
So,
I don't know if the bottom one's a mine or if they're both power plants.
marching on its 3.
But, thinking long and... Oh, they're both power plants. Okay.
Are steaks free?
Sylvan Library, or Sylvan,
Steak?
17.
Sylvan Scrying
Club is free and
goes
staff
to
is
get
free. The steak is not.
mine.
How is that club?
So now he's got power plant, mine. Ghost Quarter
Okay, so, you know what I do? I grab it
goes
out, I grab
attacking
the
and gets in for
I
a
get
big
club,
ol'
I
one.
take this
Life
to the
link.
club, I chop off half the, not the club, the staff, I chop off half the snake, I give it to you. There.
So, as you are going, it's about 3 hours outside of town.
Can I buy a wooden stick?
Rice. Whoops. I didn't see that, Plains. Nobody did. It's our little secret. Go and get the mine.
It takes you 3 hours to walk.
So,
there, you
Ghost
got
Quarter,
2
mine
hours
sacrifice, or mine destruction on the stack. Captain taps it down just in case. Goes gets another forest and cracks the
It could be vampires.
map to go get another mine.
It could
Plus
be
20
a
for silver.
Legends of Tomorrow situation where somebody...
So,
For silver weapon.
Well,
mine in hand with the map. Let's see here, Bryce. Oh, I didn't Jay. Dag nabbit. Alright, Bryce has planes. Oh, look at all them planes. 3 planes.
So,
I think the alchemical silver
Is that a...
takes some penalties.
minus 1 damage.
Alright. Cuts for the
ahead of you on the
captain.
road, a villager is lying curled on the ground, his hands shielding his face from 2 ugly
And I
fruit-ridden creatures with
believe
oversized, wrinkly heads. A
that was
centipede,
another
2
attack.
centipedes as big as men. hiss
Alright,
menacingly
plays
like
the
a desperate
mine
villager. Its
and
mandibles
puts down an Oblivion
oozing
Stone.
venom. The monsters are covered in a greasy purplish goo
Swinging
that
in.
seems to be growing from their very skin.
I guess that all was one turn last turn. So
Well, my turn was fantastic.
fantastic. Thank you, Captain.
I don't like
You're
my
a
turn.
scholar and a gentleman.
About there.
Oh, it's like a steak for a sword.
So Tron has been assembled.
And then there are a couple of these guys.
O-ring on the board. Tron assembled. Captain weighing his
Assuming I was
options.
up front, where I usually am.
If you guys want to set up your party order, don't.
We've
not
got
pass any-
Eldrazi. Ooh, Ulamog. Ulamog coming down. Probably the Emeria and a Plains, I would imagine. Maybe the Mistfell Plains and Emeria.
You're not rich. Where are you? You're tremendously.
Yep, Emeria and the Mistfell Plains both go down.
Yep.
Taps them both to add to the mana pool.
I rolled
I
terrible.
roll only a 12 because I rolled.
And we are going to,
Captain Hammer.
16.
we're just going to go ahead and get that out of the way. Path to Exile, it looks like.
Eric Tripton has a 3.
And swing in for another one.
What?
Rail.
Slowly but surely, he's getting there.
Bane.
13.
Zuai.
19.
Bottleob.
12.
What's your plus?
No.
Let's see here.
I rolled an 8.
Plus 4.
Oh, it's the,
What
is that?
Or one of them.
Dual Decks.
Categories.
Venser versus Koth. Dual Deck Path. That's interesting.
And, Sklug.
19.
I didn't realize they gave it new art for
What's
that.
your plus versus?
Shows you what I know. Karn! Karn hits the table and goes to discard step. Gets a Plains out of Bryce's hand, and there's a O-ring, or no, a Ghostly Prison. Attacks Karn. Gain a life.
So is that person a bad guy as well, or is
No,
it
that's
being
the fetal.
that one.
The fetal. I didn't know he was a baby.
He's in the fetal position.
Oh.
Let's see. We've got yeah. That Ghostly Prison not doing a whole lot for Bryce right now. Not against Tron. Probably be the first thing to come out. Plus in Karn, discard the planes.
Going to be wielding my cold irons.
And Eugene.
A 24 and a
-1. Wow. Because Eugene is a very fair card. Eugene is a very fair card.
Splat that guy.
Da, 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 da.
I guess the 14 on the.
That still hits him.
Who's Blackfoot?
9.
I'm gonna use my weak sleep on this game.
We're just gonna like drop it on both of those right there. And bolt to the face. Karn makes him discard. Bryce doesn't have a whole lot going on right now. Plays the plays a Thraben Inspector and goes ahead and sacrifices it to draw the Ghost Quarter to get out the tower. Yep, crack the tower. You can go search out a forest if you want, and at the same time he's going to crack a map. So, he's going to go get a replacement tower and a forest. Oh my goodness. I got the hiccups.
That was a double move.
Yeah, Bryce's hand didn't really have an explosive start. I think he was hoping to draw into something, but just not a whole lot going on except for the Ascendant. Yep, and there's the tower to replace the one he lost, and we're going to tick up Karn to make him discard. Let's see here. And he's going to get another planes. So Captain's going to restart the game, if he does, with a bunch of planes in play.
So I can't hit it.
Up 3 more from Eugene.
Correct.
And let's see here, he's on 10. I think he'll be able to ultimate next turn.
Oh, good. No one's getting out there.
Well, yeah, he can ultimate next turn if he wants, or he can just keep him around. Not really a whole lot that he's going to do. He gets the clue and draws
I cast a
into...
large person on myself.
No.
Never mind.
let's see here. Ooh, Ghostly Prison.
Oh, no, sorry. No, it's a little too warm.
Let me just move up.
Sorry, I'm
30
used to
feet,
the warp
didn't we
freeze
discover it's 30 feet?
Gets Eugene's in the face.
to do that.
And we're going to make him discard to Karn. Yeah, might as well get that Ghostly Prison. Not doing a whole lot right now.
I'm going to insult them in Old Assyrian, by the way.
And Relic Progenitus coming down on the Tron side. Captain in very good positioning. There's an Elspeth.
What he believes is Old Assyrian what he tells everybody. What he tells everybody are Old Assyrian. We really don't know.
I mean, can't play it.
AC 20 rail.
You got a whole bunch of land destruction, and
You've been bit by a scorpion
both are
for
going
about
at Eugene. Don't want him ultimating for free
4
next turn,
damage,
so...
and you need to make a fortitude save.
16
Eugene blocks, or Eugene gets blocked. One gets blocked. What is that, a Dirty Worm? Did he sneak a Dirty Worm under there? Yes, yes he did.
And that will bring
Dirty Worm. Captain gained 6 on that. 23 is where he's at now.
Okay, so
and he
can you be sweet?
probably
And
The might most likely again.
Okay, let me.
I don't know what that was.
Not even bring your turn.
What was that? My turn, so cut down my turn.
I believe it's knowledge nature, but this comes up so rarely that I don't know.
Oh, I
So the might, I guess, is
popped
going to
the relic, it
he's
looks
going to
like,
smite
so
with you, in fact.
wanted to draw a card. So Elspeth in hand. Captain.
He, however, only has AC 4 to hit you.
Wow.
So on my turn, guys,
My
I
AC
get
is
an
actually
alternate.
bigger than
I rolled
4. I'm
31.
sorry. I know you like
yes,
trying to hit
he's
me.
not. He has
And
SR,
Eugene gets in for that 3 damage.
And DR.
Actually, that goes
Hold on.
to
Oh, and Dirty Worm got in.
Eric, you are up.
Move me.
So
What's the low ceiling?
to 29.
So little, I don't even know it's there.
And I gotta pull out, so I can hit with that.
And Squad Hawk.
Yes. I'm level armor, so I'm kind of hanging back.
Wait, you're level 1?
Yes.
Why is he level 1? Why is he not like level
Because there is not a level
There's
3.
a 1 through level
There's
3.
a level
The next
1
one up
regen.
is level 4.
And we're gonna plus up Eugene to DO3.
4 and 7.
Right, the centipede.
So
3 to the face and attack, and not a whole lot happens. Price picks up the loss. Captain goes 1 up on the match.
We're gonna heal off that.
But I want to hit the might, so I will go ahead and smack the might. As that was a charge attack.
Alright.
Correct.
Ermagerd.
3.
Ermagerd indeed. Alright, let's reset life totals to 20. I'm sure Bryce would like that a whole lot.
Is 14. 14.
And while we're sideboarding and shuffling, I would like to remind everybody that we are still collecting subscriptions over on our YouTube channel. That's The Zone 521.
Okay,
It's we're getting close. We got 57 subs right now, and when we reach that magical 100, that century mark, we are going to we're gonna follow through with what's been promised pretty much since from the beginning with this icon or with this picture. We are going to slap the ever-loving hell out of Ben Seidel. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be glorious. I can't wait to do it. He really wants it to happen, but we got to get to that 100 subscriber mark before it can happen. So we're only 43 away, which isn't very much. I mean, yeah. If every subscriber just went out and told a friend to, hey, just subscribe to this channel, I'm gonna see this guy get slapped, we'd be there. And as soon as it happens, we'll get it recorded, we'll get it posted, we'll get it replayed over and over again. It's going to be fun, it's going to be glorious, and but it can't happen without more subscribers, because we got to have 100 subs to get it right. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your parents, tell your pets, subscribe to the Zone 521 on YouTube, and together we can slap the ever-loving hell out of Ben Seidel. Back to the action. Looks like we're still debating about the sideboarding on Bryce's side and the captain's side, so we definitely do not want to don't want to shortchange anybody when it comes to these matches. And yes, the title of this stream is There is a Light Bulb Conspiracy, because there's actually 2 light bulb conspiracies I want to talk about. One is the fluorescent light bulbs that are always over where I'm trying to sit. And I mean, previously at Titan, up until a little bit ago, the light over where I was had burned out and just was not able to be changed for a while. And I get in today, and the light over me is burned out. So the other side, because I even switched rooms to get under a light, but ain't gonna happen. So I don't know what's going on with that. I apologize. It doesn't look like it's affecting it much, but it's just weird that the light bulb always goes out over where I'm at. And the other part of the conspiracy I'd like to talk about is, have you ever, there's a game that I used to play, and it would reset every New Year. But every time I would go out, I would look to see if there's a padiddle, a headlight out. And I would see how many days into the year I could go until I didn't see a light out on one of the headlights. Now, I categorize this as not just a headlight, but any light that is supposed to be on, barring a turn signal. But if you have a light that is supposed to be on your vehicle and it is burned out or is shorted out, it's just not lit, then that would count for that day. And I retired the game because I went until December 17th. Usually it cuts off around February. One time I got into July, but starting in 2015, I started paying attention, and then no, not 2015, 2016. Yes. I went from January 1st, 2016 through December 17th, 2017 without missing a headlight. And in that super long streak, because I couldn't believe how often or how long it had been going, to be honest. In that time, I made the observation that a bulk of these headlights that are out are on Chevys. Now, it wasn't any particular model, it wasn't any particular year, it's just any Chevy, whether car, truck, band, what have you, was the, like 85 to 90% of the headlights out that I would see were on a Chevy. And then if it wasn't a Chevy, odds are it was a GMC. So, so General Motors I believe has a headlight issue. So when you're out in the world and you see a headlight out, check see if it's a Chevy, because odds are it is. And the only thing I can see, you know, I did a cursory look online to find out if there really is something going on with this, and yeah, a lot of Chevy owners are exclaiming that, you know, hey, I got a short in my headlight too, and my short in the headlight too, but no one's really looking at like a deeper issue. But I've noticed that a ton of the headlights out have indeed Chevys. So that's just something to keep an eye on, keep a thought on. And yeah, something to keep in mind. But Bryce is going to start off strong with a Sayers Ascendant on turn 1. That's a good way to go. And plays a Ghost Quarter, swing in for 1. Captain goes down to 19, Puddleson to 21. And we have a power plant on Tron. So, let's see here. So, power plant, mine and power plant, that's right, they're the ones that look alike. I need to find out why this is switching over. Yeah, Captain won last week. Let's see here. We're going to get a Bryce. Right, okay.
Wait, didn't you already have us roll that?
I don't know.
Right.
Oh, I got a 17 and 21.
Okay.
17.
Okay. Field of Ruin went out and took the mine, it looks, or the power plant. Swinging in, Puddleson to 22, Captain to 18. And we play a Martyr of the Sands.
Oh, I'm gonna break that tight awareness right now.
9.
About 27 minutes left in the round that I spy with my little eye. Captain has... Sup, Rock?
I want to stack myself a bit.
I'm not sure.
Captain Hammer.
Can I stack yourself a bit?
You want to hop on?
We're in combat. We can do this post.
Eric Tipton.
I got a total of 12.
Pull your
9.
turn around.
Bane.
Yeah. Well, you gotta turn the
Zuai.
things around. There you go. Awesome.
Very consistent.
So what happened? How'd you do?
Lost game 3 against First Humans.
Squad.
Scott Clark.
Yep.
But you got game 3. That's not too bad.
Some pretty intense games.
So the critter here acts.
First game, he was just like, it was like a speed type. He got me in game turn 4.
That was a 5-foot.
Second game, I had 2 ordeal of elbows on my tackler.
Okay.
I made him a 5-5. Sacked my ordeal to make him discard 4 cards.
Okay, so he's got
Wow. Got a Ranger Eos in the hand on Bryce's side of the field. Captain's being kept off Tron. Bryce is doing a really good job of that anyway. I mean, he does, I believe he runs 8 For 2 full play sets of the Ghost Quarter and the Field of Ruin, just because he knows he plays off against Tron quite a lot. Oh my gosh.
So that is 4 and 4 for 8 total damage.
Okay.
Bane.
Can I take a 5
Captain plays down a map,
the might and the
and that is a...
full round attack against the
I don't know what that is. It's a land of some sort. Bryce gets in for 2 and a lifelink. Doesn't have Squad Hawk. Really wants that Squad Hawk.
Precision damage that would be triggered with your current.
And there's a Ranger of Eos. He's going to go and get himself probably an Ascendant and... is that 2 Ascendants? Probably 2 Ascendants. It's either an Ascendant and a Martyr or 2 Ascendants. Captain has 2 O-Stones, it looks like, in hand, ready to rock and or roll.
15 hits.
that might's dead.
Oh, it is an Ascendant and a Martyr, so replacements for what's in play. Should something happen.
8
Dead on that one.
It's okay.
That might is dead. My turn, so
I'm gonna need him again. Captain Hammer.
Alright.
these mites over here.
Captain goes tapping, plays down a Chromatic Star. And Bryce has Emeria and Misfell Plains. Captain
Sure,
And ready.
can't see his hand.
get them up.
Yeah. I put there and ready an attack to attack a that moves within my reach.
Okay.
Pass his turn over to Bryce. Bryce draws for turn, shows off, Stony Silence. That is a mighty good. Plays the Emeria. And Stony Silence. Gonna shut off the map and the star and the O-Stone.
That is 12, which I don't think is
Nope.
enough.
Easy.
That's easy enough to, yeah.
I should have used my greater one. I would have just killed all 3.
No, 'cause
And Bryce and the Cap lets it go.
so that brings up the
Or
mites.
in response, he sacks the
Kill one more so we can go.
star.
He's
Probably
gonna
adds
shove up
green
there
to his
and
pool
he's going
filter.
to, stab at you. He's gonna smite good you.
Do you crack the map also in response? Yes, yes he does. He's probably going to go get himself a tower, which is the 3rd Tron land he needs, and Bryce is probably not going to let him have all 3 Tron pieces. That would be my guess.
Is going to
Yeah,
shoot a dart
probably
at
not.
you.
Come on.
He's gonna
Oh,
smite
Goes
good
gets a
you.
backup power plant.
AC 4,
Captain
so
probably has
that
tower
brings
in
up
hand
Aaron.
now, or
So,
he's playing the mind or playing the mental game and trying to make Price think he has has one, and
And
know,
that's-
and swings in for 5.
never been
Ruin
used.
allies.
2, 3, 4, 5, and Bryce picks up a life because of the life link on the Sarah's Ascendant.
Then I can attack him without from that one.
You threw a
That's
dart
right.
and it's not hit.
You missed.
You missed
You're
it.
still fighting.
It's still smiting.
Tick it down. The 9's next to the 8. There you go.
Yeah.
And another Sarah's Ascendant. Bryce is looking to close this game out. And we're going to get the mine, knowing he has a backup power plant in hand.
Yeah, I'll just attack that.
And Captain Goes gets a forest. Shuffles everything together.
Multi-leg creature or what?
It is an inordinate number of sinewy legs,
Okay, lots of
each
legs
terminating in a quad freeze. Protrude from its slithering creature.
Because this is a sweep the leg character, but not on that.
Okay, so just regular
I'm
smack.
still sweeping.
He looks like this.
And Captain untaps.
It's a very
Draws.
accurate figure. I don't know if that's actually that figure.
He's got 5 land. Gonna have 6.
What's that?
Not card mana yet,
Well,
but
yeah, it's, I mean, it's so made for this scenario.
I got a total of a 19, but it's
Nick's
got
looking to
soft
close this out before Karn becomes a thing. With 2 ascendants on the field, you can imagine that he's going to crack that that martyr to get himself over 30 and do a single lethal attack.
4 plus
That's my guess.
4. So that is 14 damage.
Seems to do slightly less than 14 damage. Glug.
Captain weighing the options to just probably scoop it up now or try to draw it out, but either way he goes. Plays down the tower.
So you need to be
That seems like a good decision.
Let him finish the last
To take
night.
what?
Soft cover is pretty hard to get past.
What was it like?
Unnatural one.
Rail.
Hey. Alright. So the mice been hit by Jimmy, take the good chunk. Oh, not by the big monster.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Why do we need stuff?
And taps into...
Oh, okay. I will step
What did he
forward.
cast?
I just yell at you, step forward!
You're like, okay.
Was that a Sylvan's
Actually,
Crying,
if I
or...
step forward again.
I don't know, something that cost 4 and he went and got something.
There's no reason to step forward again, just attack
You
it.
can do it?
Alright, fine. One of these ought to hit, right?
He's got 2 mana open.
No.
Yeah, they're 13, so I get to take the 13 plus 6. Does a 19 hit?
It
I'm
does.
spell striking.
So that's 6 life. Yeah, that'll put him over.
Oh, I hit my phone. Yeah, probably.
Let's Puddles untap. Puddleson.
It is dead.
Play the...
I'll use my
Put a land on. Play a second Martyr.
What was its name then?
Not using the Martyr.
Okay.
What?
Why didn't
Is that a
you...
free action?
Like,
I think it's
light
a
yourself.
skill or move action.
Alright.
But
Revealing a Squad Hawk and a Ranger of Eos, and Captain's just going to scoop it up because that's death. He was hoping he wasn't going to have enough white cards to get him over 30,
So now it is Bane.
but it looks like he did. So Bryce picks up a nice little win right there. So,
I will go ahead and move to the other side of the
and we're gonna go back to 20 life, and
I had like 4 hit points.
What they do?
AC.
so.
Yeah.
So in game number 1, he was just too fast for you. In game 2, you completely wrecked him, and by stripping all of his cards out of his hand, so he couldn't really put up a defense or an offense. And then in game 3, was it a back and forth tussle, or did he just have it?
Game 3, it was really back and forth. I got enough creatures out there on leash to deal damage to kill him, but he was a little bit more faster.
And that will
So you were presenting lethal. He just got there first.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Sorry about that.
Yeah, game 1, he brought out a white human that gets +1/+1 whenever another human comes out.
Right, the precinct captain.
Yeah, captive that they just brought out 2 more red human choices with haste
Okay.
in game 1.
Yeah, that seems good. Yeah, Boros Humans is pretty good. I mean, Humans is just a good tribe, period.
Remember
But
that you got the extra 10 moves speed.
oh,
I know that door without a rocket.
so who do you think's gonna walk away with this one?
I don't know. Tron, like if he gets a good enough hand,
Right.
It's a 20 UMD.
has a thing, but Bryce has a lot of that removal,
Mm-hmm.
like protection.
Whoa, join the club.
What's his total use magic
I don't know.
skill?
It's definitely gonna be a good one. My background tonight is the Flame Wake Phoenix. It's modern all-star. I don't know if he's still being played, especially since the Arclight is a thing, but he was a thing. You know, when Hollow won, the Hollow Vines, the Bridge Vines, whatever you want to call it, it was a thing. You know, you always had Big Fatty on the board, so the Phoenix was always a free comeback. So haven't seen that played much, but I guess I'm not up on my what's hip lingo right now. So
I got my height and awareness.
So you have one too.
George, you want height and awareness?
Huh?
You have one too.
Got it.
Yeah, but I want to save my.
And there's the cuts. Bryce doing a little manipulation of the deck right there. And we are off to the races. Let's see if both of them keep their hand of 7. Hello, Jarvis.
Paintings of people.
Thanks for joining, Rock. Have a good one. Good luck in your next round.
Once grand entrance hall. A few small daisies, most of them cracked and together. Sit on
Get a life. And stupid
set
card.
against the west wall. Faint smell of milk.
Pretty apt, I believe.
Yeah.
Can we bring the cart?
Oh.
So how'd you do?
I lost in 3.
Who'd you play?
Can we
Uh,
back and get a cart and
Ponzo.
Ah, Jared Piper.
So if you are searching.
Blood Moon didn't do anything, so we brought in Trinisphere.
Seems good against a bird deck, you know, where you want all your stuff to cost 1 or less.
Yes.
The other paintings have varying water.
Alright, Ancient Stirrings finds a Tron piece, and now he's got Tower Power Plant.
I guess that tiny little room.
And Star?
And map. There we go.
We'll have turn 3 Tron, but we won't be able to do anything with it.
Unless he naturally draws it, which he very well may.
Possibly.
But Bryce has that Ghost Quarter to say, Martyr gets in on the attack.
And no third land from Bryce? Or who went first?
Captain went first this game.
Captain went first? Okay, so these hit both lands. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so Martyr of Sands just hanging out. Longer than it usually does, but okay.
So we got stars and so much glare on the captain side.
And Sanctum
gets-
for a star.
Who's in front of me?
Me.
No. You should not be the one in front.
Bryce
So
draws out and puts a planes into play.
from neglect adorns this
Puts a
chamber.
planes into
2
play.
large mirrors have been set in the north wall.
Puts a planes into play. No, Field of Ruin.
Yep. And
So you, as you guys
Wants
are
to cast
entering
something,
into
but
that room,
also
what
wants to Field of
you
Ruin,
hear
but...
words in
Ooh,
your
he can
mind
Ghost Quarter his,
telepathically.
or, no, he probably won't Ghost Quarter the,
he's
Flagstones, but
limited to
swing
1
it.
land destruction spell this turn.
Yeah.
So probably is trying to wait until after the captain packs the map.
Right.
They related to me so I can talk. Thank you, you keep hearing me.
Guys, I don't think we're alone.
And Squad Hawk.
And Squad Hawk. Alright, going deep.
I ain't my car.
Getting some birdies out. Wanting to close this out before the captain can get too deep into it.
Does not crack map.
Perception check.
No?
Whoa.
Perception? Make sure you
So
see
you're just ignoring the voice.
That's a
Yeah.
7.
No, don't
Well, I want
ignore.
everybody that there's something else here.
Don't mix it.
Probably doesn't want to crack map until he has a backup piece and then takes the 50-50 shot that Bryce picks the wrong one.
Oh, is it?
As you're
Sacking the star to get some green mana, draws a card.
You do find a masterwork loot with the
Ooh.
broken condition.
Or star.
A masterwork
I'm
loot.
assuming a land drop of some sort.
But what type of loot is it?
Star comes,
Masterwork one.
gets
Magically.
It's broken.
I don't even
so
look it
much
up on-
glare.
It's not. Broken condition means if it gets
Damage
damaged,
again, it'll
no.
be destroyed.
Yeah, but it still works.
Tower comes down, got natural Tron.
No, he doesn't. He's missing power plant.
Oh, he's got 2 mines?
Yeah, he's got 2 towers, and actually he needs the mine.
Oh, he's got 2 towers and a Panner plant.
Are
Okay.
you continuing to that next room there?
I'm just like playing tag.
Bryce doesn't take him off the Panner
You
plant.
should queue up your enlarged person.
Plays the... Ooh, backup Ghost Quarter.
Check the door for that.
Swings in for 2.
But yeah.
Getting while the getting's good.
Perception.
Now he's gonna feel the
And
ruin.
Feel the Ruin, get that Panner plant.
14.
Full colorless.
Taps it
now.
in response.
Outstanding. Somebody else over.
Hey, Chan.
So
Now
you
I'm pretty sure the
open
captain's
door.
gonna go ahead and use that mana to use his
Well,
map.
when you open
Probably.
the door with Mage Hand, the trap
Seems
still
good.
triggers and
Seems
shoots
good.
at- well, since
The
you're
issue is that Bryce's clock is not that good.
Yeah.
AC 17.
The last thing you want to
Yeah.
get Tron is time.
Yeah,
Mage hand just
but he is holding
One
quite a few nice things in his hand, so...
Probably gonna play Second Squadron Hawk here.
Yep.
Poison needle
Probably.
that jabs out at
And there's
Yep.
Squad Hawk.
Even wrong on.
Alright. Cracks the map, goes gets
Power plant.
Tanner Plant. Yep.
I get out to walk.
Making sure what he got in hand.
17 is good. You have not been poisoned.
Because it makes more sense. No, gets
Oh,
mine.
gets a mine.
I guess he has a redundant copy of Power Plant in hand already.
Or wants to make him think he has a redundant copy of Painter Point in hand.
So the long
Mind
bookshelves
games,
in
mind
these dusty
games.
alcoves are filled with books. The smell of mildewed paper hangs.
But if you don't have either, you might as well go get the one that you have few of in your deck because it's less likely to draw.
Yeah, which would be the Power Plant, which makes me think he has a Power Plant in hand.
So want to gain that hit point?
But he's already gone through one.
Right. Alright. Tap and draw.
There's a book on the door.
And ooh, Thragtusk.
Now you think you play the mine and just slam Thragtusk into play.
I just start ripping through the books.
So
Not
yes.
ripping through them. I start
We should
shoving.
definitely perception look for. We're supposed to be looking for documents, not just kill stuff.
Yeah.
We're supposed to actually find documents.
Perception.
Right?
21.
21. Asher, as you are searching, you find hidden a box made
And
of
cracks the star.
Good chance to see something new and exciting.
Okay, I was looking for gold, but okay.
Alarm,
Alright, so now
charm animal.
There's the
there's
mine.
mine, and here's the Thragtusk.
Comprehend languages.
Ooh, that's good.
I think.
Thrag
I'd be
costs
very-
5. I thought Thrag cost 5.
He has a one floating. One floating plus
Oh,
one.
that's right, that's right. The star.
I'd be very surprised if he has Thragtusk in hand. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't slam it
And
down.
Shield of Fate. All are first level.
Put the burden on Bryce to get rid of his lands.
Right.
I'll take it.
Actually, funny thing.
Yep, and here he comes. Thragtusk. That's 5 life, right?
Yep.
No.
That's 21.
Plus 2 collection.
I put it on.
2120.
Probably you'd be the best one
No,
for it.
it's 1 minute, I think.
Yeah, you're the one that keeps getting hurt.
I throw it to you. No,
Bryce untaps and feels the pressure. Ooh.
Damping Sphere is a decent draw,
Damp Sphere.
at least for the, as far as lands are concerned.
Right.
Now you don't have to be as concerned, but have to
And
consider a
attack
little
with
bit
2
at least.
Squad Hawks.
From rivers to mountains.
Across the red
It's an
zone.
old collection of maps and travel literature.
Goes to 19 and plays another Squad
Squadron
Hawk.
Hawk.
On knowledge geography checks.
You can go Squadron up just in case.
Yep.
And survival checks to avoid getting lost.
Captain draws.
At this point, Captain can just start casting things
We
normally.
got Forest, O-Stone.
Okay, that's both the other two good ones.
Power
So
plant.
you
No,
find one type
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's a shiny land. I'm not for sure what it is. It's
on knowledge, history, or nobility
it's something.
checks pertaining to Israel.
Thragtusk comes in, gets blocked by Martyr,
Block and
gets sacked
And
to
you find
gain
one titled The Nine Secrets. This book looks like
369.
poetry. But I will take
29
a
life.
motive check.
I got it.
Let's see, another Squadron
quite
Hawk,
30.
Sun Titan, and
20.
uh,
We still have the +2 'cause it's
God damn it, Glare.
No, it's not a library.
O-Stone.
Well, that's true. It is a
Dude,
library.
what, keeping the Avacyn a secret though.
17 gets the.
That's nice.
19 plus my 5 would be 24.
There's O-Stone.
So you
There's
just
the
find
O-Stone.
this
It's a big
secret
problem.
message hidden in the pages.
Called it. Demonic.
Once deciphered, it would give you a +2 circumstance bonus.
Avacyn indestructible will check all creatures or all permanents.
I think it's creatures. Let's find out.
You said
It's the other way. It's Diablo instead of.
I
Doesn't matter because O-Stone's going bye-bye anyway.
Yep.
My apologies. Now let's burn it.
What's that?
Disenchant for the win. Creatures.
Creatures, alright.
Alright, so
Take time to consult the
so
book.
Disenchant hits the O-Stone and
Oh, we're in combat. Let me get a +2 to that.
gets attacked for 3. Alright, plays Squad Hawk. Ghost Quarter's still up.
You can
That's a
continue in that
tower.
direction.
It's important to note that Karn can come down this turn.
Yep. If he had Karn in hand.
He does.
Oh, does he?
Pretty sure. I thought I saw it as he was going through his hand.
Walls, pillars, and fire
Sun
pits
Titan.
in the majestic ballroom are all made of polished marble.
We're not
On the
here
north side of the room, a grand
Thragtusk gets
staircase
attacked, and Bryce
divided,
goes down to
flights
24.
leads up to the balcony overlooking the ballroom floor. An angel in black marble is standing menacingly.
There's
on the
land, and here comes
platform
Karn.
behind a middle landing case.
Yep.
Fireball trap.
And discard.
Yeah, tick up to
With the
10.
landing up another floor.
Correct.
Tell me
Let's
the ball
finish
trap.
What do you give? What do you
You guys
give?
start moving into
Probably the
that
Ranger.
Look around.
Yeah. Perception looking for traps.
I don't know. He doesn't want to give up the Ranger, but I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Well, my character
You
is,
don't want to give him the Sun Titan.
You can't give him Avison.
You can't give him Avison.
For traps as we're walking through.
23 for Luke.
Ranger, yeah.
Yep, gets the Ranger. Alright.
Oh, for traps, I saw traps.
Like, Avison's how you get back into this game.
So you
All
guys are
right.
moved in,
I got 23
and
for
you're
looking for value.
Bryce.
this way looking for value.
It's the full squad in play right now.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes. All
I get on the
squads.
table.
And going at the
Well,
life.
If you get close to the table, buddy.
12 to 24. Well, he's gonna
I trigger
slam Avison when Thraggy comes in, or comes into attack, I bet.
You're on the couch right
I have 35 moves, so.
So, is that
we go-
is that a path?
Well,
What's behind the Sun Titan
you
there?
don't get to
Path to
activate
Exile,
That is a path,
Avison,
okay.
and Sun Titan.
Yeah.
Perception check to beat.
He's got a couple different arts for the path, so I wasn't sure if that's what that was or not.
Everybody made
Yep, that's a
perception
path,
checks
okay.
as they were looking.
The kitty cat, the original
He did not
path.
beat his 30.
What the? Okay, you
Ancient Stirrings.
So I'm pretty sure the last thing Bryce really wants to do is give the captain more lands at the moment. So
Right.
he's a little bit worried to catch casting
Generally,
that.
why you want somebody with armor and
Number
stuff
one,
in front.
poor talented.
Do you still want to keep going in front of the party?
Yes, I do.
Alright.
And with one
Who'd you play?
Alex.
Alex.
Yeah, I was glad to make
I had to
combat.
fight through 2 warships game for you,
No,
but I got
I
that.
will, seriously. Why did I
So
set
that
the
guy
Alright.
is going to take his surprise action to shoot you.
I'm not surprised. I knew that I'd be there.
AC 8 though, so he's going to miss.
He's gonna horribly
And
miss.
unfortunately,
Tap.
the centipedes only get to
One.
move since they get only move or standard, not both.
Maybe not.
That would bring us.
Taps green.
What's that?
Map.
Plays map.
Partial charge action, they can move their standard move.
Probably go to crack map.
I don't think they're smart enough to do that. I'm not smart enough to do that. I don't know where that option's at. So. What's that?
Lots of thinking going on here. So we've got Karn that he hasn't ticked up yet, or ticked down.
So then
And that's
if you guys
is
would
is
like
it
to
target
roll
permanent
initiative.
or
Oh, no, I'm gonna roll my
you
initiative. Yeah,
choose?
you want that.
Well, 12 it.
I'm not gonna bother.
20.
Karn's minus is target permanent.
No.
Exile target permanent? Okay.
I'll save a use on your wand.
Captain Hammer.
Yep, there goes the dampen sphere.
No, he's
gets
going
a,
after a squad.
gets a birdie, yeah, okay.
20.
Took down the bird. Thragtusk
Right.
gets Avison.
12.
Buddha bam.
This is why you wait to minus until after you attack.
Right. Because now Karn's dead.
How?
My natural 20.
Zuai.
17.
Thraggy runs into Avison. Avison obliges him by a trip to the graveyard.
You're supposed to
No, I plus 16.
roll. Wait, what?
I rolled a 1.
Gets that little beastie.
And Squad.
So Path and Sun. Path and Sun.
Heightened awareness.
Captain has
Improved initiative, the trait, like a scorpion familiar, and you treat the whole 9
Ghost Quarter.
Familiar.
That'll be
Wait.
next.
But I'm aware for
pass his turn. Bryce untaps.
Plus 1. Okay.
So,
Combat
Bane,
cast.
you are first.
Surprise, 30.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
And I have the
It's enough to kill Karn.
It is enough to kill Karn.
for another plus 1.
Stab, stab.
After I level
Stab it.
But it's also enough to put your opponent at 5.
No,
I
because
This is
stabbed
true.
him.
The issue is, this is a large issue, is
Yeah.
that Karn lives and exiled the Avison.
Right.
You don't threaten yet.
Having a ground block.
And he kills Karn, yeah.
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 Like Sun Titan's
And
nice and all,
Sun Titan.
but it gets chunked by the Beast. Get back Field of Ruin.
And Field of Ruin comes back.
I thought that was you.
I think we're past that point in the game, though, unfortunately.
Because if you were there, you
Using
would.
the
If you got
Piranha
around,
Strike.
What's that?
Piranha Strike.
Okay.
And crack the map.
Going to go ahead and get
12 only.
12 will
Back up whatever piece, probably mine or power plant.
The might.
Power plant?
We didn't have power plant in play yet.
Oh, we didn't?
No.
Oh.
20. And if you're
Not that it matters, because Damping Sphere's in play, but
Oh, that's right. He got a bird, or he got the. Oh, he got a ranger, and what? I thought he got a squad hawk.
Yep, it's full charge. There's just a short range. Short range, you can't.
30 seconds.
You're able to do like a move action thing first.
Running out of time. Running out of time. Oh, excuse me.
I'm trying to think of what Captain can do to get out of this.
Move action and then do your standard action.
So he is going to rapid shot, and he's going to shoot you once and you once.
Bring it on.
Doesn't that provoke?
We're close to Ulamog, but not quite there yet.
Right, there's the Panner plant.
Yeah, I just
Wait,
You got one more land drop if you want to cast Big Papa Ulamog.
you are AC 15. So that will hit you.
So there you go.
know what you said first time. I don't even know what
I
it
said
is.
13.
I don't know what Captain's got in
Oh,
hand.
good. I'm not
I forgot the +2 for you being
Half the beast, and that's game.
So that will be
I tried
3 damage, Asher.
6, 10, 11, 12,
And
13.
against
I am
you,
also human.
What happened with
he
the beast?
misses you with a
Path.
natural one.
Oh, Path the Beast.
Unfortunately,
Coming
And
for
swing in.
lethal.
depending upon your
Into that guy because apparently he's the scary guy.
Sklug is next.
Well, I'm going to move
6,
forward.
10, 13, yeah.
Back in the back.
Yep.
What's your move speed? 20. 'Cause I got a 35 move speed right now.
Oh, he made a token off the assembly worker.
Ah. Field of Ruin and Ghost Quarter.
Yeah, bring
Panner plant, Panner plant.
No, stop there.
Okay, so assembly worker, block the Titan, gets in for 4, 7. So Captain to 5.
I used to not.
And now,
Got the martyr back.
You were
And this is turn 0. This will be turn 1.
What
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is Captain out of basics?
14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Or no, uh, 10,
Captain
14,
might be out of basics.
15, 16, 17.
Oh, since they were moving on.
Draws.
Man, my bottle of flame.
Ulamog needs to come down now.
Did you?
Otherwise, you're just dead. Or Nugan. Either or.
Oh, you're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
She's
7,
trying
8,
to-
9.
There's land
There's
10.
10. Ulamog.
Papa Ulamog. Eat Sun Titan Avison.
Yes, Sun Titan and Avison.
Is it provoking through us?
Trigger the
I'm fine provoking through us. Enemy.
Yep.
Sanctum of Ugan.
There they go, there they go. Sanctum.
AC 14. Nope.
And get a walking blast. I can't read it. It's got glare.
Am I squeezing?
Get pathed again. Captain's gonna go down to 1. At least as the board
He
sits.
gets -4.
Oh, Path on the Ulamog, okay.
Yeah. And walking ballista to hand. Attack for 4. dock
Attacks for
Captain down to 1.
Can
4.
I stand from here up on the balcony and attack with that?
And Sarah Ascendant.
And Sarah's Ascendant.
He is under the table, though.
Oh, he's under a table?
Yes.
Can I?
Oh, hence why he's hiding. It would have been a hard game on top of the table.
Would I be able to
Price
go
is
up there
at
and then
24?
jump off the bat,
Yep.
like-
So Sarah Ascendant is not active currently.
Nope.
So suppose-
I don't know how many white cards he
Yes,
has
it
in his
would be
hand,
some
though.
sort of acrobatics check to land on your feet, presumably. But
Okay,
you
I
can
didn't-
do it.
Okay, I didn't know if it was a like 5 foot kind of.
You want to do it?
It depends how far up.
He's only got 1 card in hand anyway.
So, yeah,
I mean, if it
That's
was-
not enough to...
So walking
Boost him
ballista
up.
for 5 would clear the
Five
board.
Up there, and then
Yeah.
So you could get to like that one square right there.
And then we go to a draw.
Through that circuit.
This is his turn 3.
Here down,
Yeah.
I mean, that's sort of one.
Rice has no haste threats. Here it is, Captain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I'll allow it.
Yeah, this is looking like a draw.
Ancient Stirrings. Going digging.
Or not. He doesn't have enough to...
So that's another Ulamog.
Did you have
Is that
the
a
ability
Nugamog?
to do that,
Or is that a Kozilek?
I think he's looking for... I think he's trying to find Ugin.
He's trying to find Eugene, definitely.
Nope, single move.
But that's another Ulamog, isn't it? Behind the O-Stone? Behind the O-Stone.
I think he has another Ulamog in hand already.
Oh, okay.
Now I think he's just gonna play O-Stone, hold it up, and crack it. And on his turn, you just can go nuts.
Right.
Which unfortunately, we're in turn, so it's not gonna
He does
matter.
have partial cover for the table.
And
Of
the
course, I
chair.
rolled terrible. Freaking 4.
You stab the chair.
I do have a nice
So I have a total of
So
O-Stone.
1,
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
13 is not sufficient.
Pass turn back. Draw.
Turn 4.
Swing.
Didn't
Blows up
introduce
the
you,
board.
Sorry.
It's not. I don't think there's anything you can do.
Yeah, that's one.
6, 7.
So do your dice
What are you
with
shooting
bait.
at? Yes, that is the centipede.
Also good present, probably.
That's
Sun Titan in the face of O-Stone. Interesting.
Gets back the
Bob will be
Ghost Quarter?
gets back to Ghost Quarter
And pop response.
and draw.
I mean slumber.
Yep.
Texas slumber.
And we got a draw. First draw of 2019.
0-0-1. Or 1-1-1.
Alright. Bryce picks up a 1.
Waste of turn.
Give me a spell.
And Captain
Seven,
picks
that's
up a
good.
1.
It is.
Alright. Who you playing?
He has
Okay.
12,
Go
so
away.
he is also asleep. But he has enough hit points that he's not.
Alright,
necessarily
Dancy's gonna be up next. Good luck to you, Jarvis.
Next will be Ray.
Wait, I can also.
Is there anything I can hit? If I can, is there anything I can hit?
Oh, instead of, so I was right there. Instead of 5 for second there, I'm gonna 5 for second.
That's
Huh? Stubbs?
I'll still step. I'll be squeezing, but I'll step.
So you're hugging the pillow. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever I have to get to your next, George.
And Stubbs.
I have these valley all of you looking for it here.
That's a quick threat.
Alright. So we've got Ginny.
24 will.
Ginny and Danzy knows how much I love the Rhino. And since Ricky Ruff can't be trusted
Plus, yeah.
to bring the Rhinos every time,
I know.
I want to do it, Jimmy.
we get secondhand Rhinos.
4?
It would be the centipedes now, but they don't look so.
Okay.
Can you transfer the damage to
35 points of damage.
You have, like, bug parts are flying all over and coating everybody in attendance.
Stubbs.
In disgusting.
Stubbs for the first time. Oh.
No, it should be
I'll use my other
50
problem.
foot.
Close the door, Dancy, please.
This was the oversized.
Sorry. Close the door, please.
Anybody have a
Bane is.
I don't know why it sounds. Oh my, that sounds bad.
We will go secure the
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we just get word or mostly. Like, wait, we have multiple prisoners. Can we sell them?
Door. I don't know why it sounds bad.
What are you using to secure him?
Rope,
No. Wait, no, wait.
I don't know. Oh, God.
Assault weapons, anything dangerous.
I don't know why it sounds so bad. It might be a connection thing. It could be any number of reasons, but yeah, that thing is not working.
50 pounds don't matter. We just got pounds.
Okay, let's see here. Let's get rid of these victories.
Roll to the very last pound.
No one's playing these
And
decks.
his weight limit is directly like 1.
Let's see here.
Character just because we're discussing this.
So that guy has.
Let's see here.
2 tanglefoot bags, a dagger, and a short bow with
Backgrounds. Oh wait, no. Dancy's got.
57 gold pieces.
Was he Howler again?
I
I take the gold.
Was he the one
don't have Jenny,
I don't think so. Once we secure him with the road,
but I do have
He was a mighty
Junk.
ranger.
Dice.
Tying up with rope.
but junk is on the blue side.
skate artist.
So after I
Got some junky rhinos, and let me grab a Jenny.
Night Ranger.
Well, not breaking eye contact.
Plus your bonus, not a roll.
Oh, okay.
So it's essentially as if you rolled a nat 20.
No, it was the other. It was the sorcerer.
Jenny, I got your number. I'm gonna make you mine. Jenny, I got your number. It's 675-309. Anyway, let's see here. Titan deck icons.
Pause here for 1 minute.
So I
But if you want another
Jenny.
will you get me a white monster?
My -1 that I don't play anymore because it's got
Media files.
but it's basically everything.
Take the card of all the non-magical things around everywhere.
I bought a card. So I've got 4 sheets of equipment.
My -2, I think, the one with the most has got, but then he's also got a 20 strength and
Yeah.
adamantium blade, adamantium sword. No wait, actually he has
So
the piecemeal armor, so he can still move 30 heavy.
Yeah, it's that sheet.
yeah.
They're broken up by what's what. But
So yeah, the door's wide open, so I'm not able to comment too loudly because they can hear me if I do. However, Danzy goes with a Thoughtseize and gets to see Stubby's hand and plucks something from that. So looks like we're starting off with a forest and an untappy elf. Danzy's got a, oh my goodness.
Yeah, actually, that's my Zenarcher at one point. We had a couple of combats that lasted surprisingly long. Then we had a big chunk of DR.
Alright. Danzy looks like planes in hand. Shocks himself down to 18.
Alrighty then.
16. Oh, first turn shock and then Abrupt Decay the elf. Get that out of here. And Monkey landed up and attack for 3.
Have the Might Ranger. Oh, you just painted in blue, I see. That was my original plan, was just to use goblins for the mites. Because they're really close.
And Danzy puts down Anafenza. That's a good way to go.
So,
Another heightened awareness triggered.
I'll
You got your one, right?
I go outside, I develop
Alright.
stuff and
Door got closed again, so they won't be able to hear me as much as possible. Especially since it looks like Danzy might be playing a Rhino next turn, so... Alright, and there is a... there's the Defender... I think that's the Defender wall. Taps for green mana equal to the number of Defenders you have in play.
Yeah,
The mites be worth anything?
The mites be worth something? Dead mites?
just
But
the
they're
ears.
fays,
The
so...
mightiest might be worth something.
No. We have 2 captures. One right there and one right there. That one's probably free because we didn't
Maybe.
find them.
No, I think that one
Yeah, we
got
killed it.
Alright.
Oh, I put some-
Danzy shocks himself again, down to 11. His life is trivial to him.
I do have a heart, which is pretty much exactly.
Did you guys kill the mites?
Or Thoughtseizes yet again. Okay, that's what happened. Another Thoughtseize. It wasn't shock, it was just a Thoughtseize.
I make sure all the mites things are
GM
very
is
tight.
He looks like this.
And Inquisition of Kozilek. Just stripping out all of his ramp. Can't do much with it, but and then Anafenza goes attacking.
Okay,
And
good.
here he has a crossbow, but in his stat block he has a short bow.
Okay, wait.
Artistic license.
So I make sure it's,
Let's see. Anafenza attacks put a 1/1 counter on another target tapped creature you control. If creature card would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. So Anafenza is a very good matchup against Ginny.
Yes, so...
All you got to do is make him discard it on his turn. Fatally push the wall and attack for 4.
Looking, you find under a rug over next
Danzy doesn't have any other creatures to put a counter on, but Anafenza's second ability is just absolutely destroying Stubbsy's hand. There's a forest. Gonna tap down 2.
Wait. It's not too bad.
I can trade it to you.
And goes attacking with the Monkey Land. Danzy takes it to the face like a mound.
Okay, let's not go down yet. Can we please just search the rest of the room?
No, that's unlock it. That's the rest of this room, buddy.
No, I mean the rest of the house.
There's also, these are stairs up too. So there's also up. There's also the crypt deck.
Do we want to go up a level or down a level?
That's where all the I'm assuming that's where all
Send
the
it directly to
executable-
me. And Fenza goes attacking. Stubbs has no responses to that. Goes to 8 himself. And Danzy on second main casts
17.
16, 30.
Oh,
There's a 30 disabled this
30
device.
actually does disable this device.
What was it?
It's DC 25.
So we're using tough.
looks like a
Okay,
Thrag
so
Tusk.
I'm going Visitor.
So he's
Just waiting to come down for Stubbsy.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go to this door.
Let's
Assuming
see what's
nothing
in there.
happens.
One day that is not going to bode well for you.
May
not be today.
This is the
May not be
breakfast room.
tomorrow.
There is
What
nothing
time
of
is it?
value here.
Okay.
There
Wait,
is
wait.
absolutely
that a
guys,
Meg
let's
room?
go to the breakfast room and we'll start a club.
Okay, wait, Dad.
Do you
I
go
go
back
into
to the
this
library
room.
for that?
Yep,
Bill?
that's part of the breakfast room.
Okay, this room.
Because every else is just like
No,
in
this,
there.
there's stairs right here. Dad, there's stairs right
Weren't
here.
there 6 of us?
Oh, it's the Chancellor.
1, 2, 3,
Chancellor comes down. Danzy takes 1.
Oven built into the
Oh no, it's a was the Phyrexian Arena.
tables in uneven rows.
As I
A
cast
narrow set of
sleep on
stairs
all
leads
you
down to a
dogs,
dark,
sleep.
musty basement. So yeah, there's a lot of miscellaneous junk in here.
And the Ass Trophy and the attack. Stubbs at 4. Danzy at 7.
It will take 5 minutes to search it.
Monkey Land and anything else will be enough to deal Danzy a killing blow, but
Let's check this last room real
Okay,
quick.
go.
I'm just gonna open that door up and look on in.
Do we go down, down, or up?
A few pieces of silver
mana
tableware
open.
lie strewn about on a 30-foot long oak table, and more valuables are displayed in a large antique vitrine. I don't
Cast
know what it
a summoning
is. The heads of
oath of
dragon,
or
lion, and goat
No,
not
have been mounted
oath,
above the fireplace
pact
on the
of
north wall.
summoning pact, summoner's pact. Gets the Chancellor
Give it to you for knowledge arcana to know that those
and
are
passes the
three-
turn. All Danzy has to do is
Or I just knew it.
take him off all of his mana and, well, he wins the game, but unfortunately Anafenza
Glass display case.
can't push through for the lethal
On the
damage.
table in the vitrine, you can find
And
silver tableware.
Stubbs has Danzy in a predicament.
Stuff in my
Everybody
pockets.
silver weapons,
I was
go!
going to say, everybody's silver weapons. I want a knife in this room. We did, yeah.
That was a cloakroom.
Could we check?
Danzy taps 3.
And that,
So you want to go?
Yeah.
Oh, so are you going to
Plays
go
a
out
what?
these doors here?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do there, then there, then
Oh, explore.
Move me.
So,
So as
no
you
lands, but,
go through the door,
These two are fighting for it.
Me.
I'm not gonna fight
I have
for
sleep
anything.
spell.
He can have
so Explorer, we get the,
Did you see what I did to that bug?
Did you see what I can do if you don't sleep well? You feel
I
the
will wake up.
Yeah, and I will run.
Alright. As long as we have an understanding.
I have a toasty hands, that's about it.
And the
So,
toasty hand tricks people off.
the wild garden is flush with colors full of
No, a
scents,
toasty hands.
both
that's
sharp
nice.
and sweet. A gazebo topped with a weather vane
Oh
sits in
shit.
the northeast corner of the garden.
Gazebo.
As you guys are moving out, a creature attempts to ambush you from the bushes.
Attempts, and he brutally fails. Because there's so many different
Is
ones.
it just one ant?
It's not an ant, it's a frog.
alright, Chancellor goes attacking and runs headlong into, both creatures, it looks like.
Can I have Toby-
And there's another defender wall.
Not what I'm like in.
Can, wait,
I'm not
can,
bringing my.
can Toby be sleep?
Also older one, but I still got like a
Toby, buddy.
The frog.
17.
I've named
Give me perception checks to see if you see the frog.
20.
2.
Okay.
I say Toby,
21.
out of you.
So that's enough people to beat it. So we'll
Overgrown Battlement. And it looks like Stubbs couldn't get it done, so Danzy pulls off the victory in game number 1.
Captain Hammer.
19.
Oops, wrong way.
No one else will hire. I'm gonna check.
Danzy pulls out the victory in game number 1, and we go to sideboarding, and I'd like to take this time to remind everybody that we are still collecting Oofies for the Oofie Preserve. I have taken it upon myself to rescue as many Ice Age Brown Oofies as possible, because, well, they've been neglected and just mistreated their entire lives. I have gone and given them a safe place where they can live, run, jump, climb trees, have fun, sing songs, play games, and just be with their fellow selves. You can help the Titan Oofie Preserve by going into your collection, going to your local game store, going through their comments, pulling out their Ice Age Brown Oofies, dropping it in an envelope, dropping it into the mail with the address right there on your screen. Titan Games, care of the Oofie Preserve, 4450 North Prospect Road, Suite Charlie 6, Peoria Heights, Illinois, 61616. Every Oofie received will get a show-off, a shout-out, and my personal gratitude, because it's that important to me. And, yeah, I'm just going to leave you for half a second while we let you reflect on that, and I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. We're back. Let's see here. Reset life totals to 20. So I believe we all like to start with 20 life. And Stubbs is off to a mighty start with a Wall of Roots and a Overgrown Battlements. And because Stubbs is on, you know, we get to talk about, you know, the funnest name in all of Magic to talk about, the Band Panorama. The Band Panorama. The Band Panorama. Band Panorama. Band Panorama. Band Panorama. Whoops. Stop giving him a victory. He hasn't gotten it yet. Band Panorama. Band Panorama. Band Panorama. Band Panorama. The Band Panorama. Band Panorama. Oh, it looks like Abrupt Decay hit that wall of Overgrown Battlements, and we are suiting up that forest with some lives. Hey Jake, how's it going?
You know, I was gonna be here earlier, but then it took me over 90 minutes to find my keys.
Oh my goodness. Where were they?
My dog had taken them and tossed them into her toy bin behind the couch.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh.
She had snuck into my room at some point during the day.
Stole your keys.
Well, they were on the floor, I guess. I would assume that they fell on the floor. And she likes messing with stuff that's on the floor.
Oh, that's so good.
I was very annoyed.
Oh, poor little Poochie. She stole your keys. I'm sorry, that's not funny, but it's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny. You made your face disappear, Bob. You can't
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help it sometimes. Can't help it sometimes. So Danzy looks like he got to explore twice, and both were lands.
Is this deck?
So you disable the device.
This one or this one? Danzy or Stubbs?
Both.
Stubbs ramps into ramps into Progenitus.
The angels.
He gets to. I don't know if he's summoning trap. I think it's summoning trap.
Okay.
Into Progenitus. Or Galta. Big Texas Galta is good too. Danzy is playing Abzan.
But it's not typical Abzan.
Well, no, it's second-hand rhinos.
Second-hand rhinos?
Second-hand rhinos.
What does that mean?
I mean, you know the movie Second-Hand Lions, right?
Oh God, I remember watching that forever.
Doesn't matter what the plot is. The fact is, there's a movie called Second-Hand Lions, so this is Second-Hand Rhinos. Because we all know that Ricky Ruff is the king of the rhino. But since Ricky can't be trusted to bring rhinos, or even show up in 2019 so far, it falls on Danzy, and Danzy took it upon himself to bring up second-hand rhinos. There's a Liliana of the Veil. She's a pretty good one. Made him get rid of one of those pesky Wall of Roots.
Why is the red sleeved player playing on the red side? You can't even see his deck.
Big Texas Galta! Yeehaw! Bang bang!
It's in
and I don't know if it's just for me. Oh, so many goodness. Let me get her up here. Where is she? Oh, she's underneath there. Big Tex Rhino. Yeehaw! Bang bang! Called Wild.
What?
Called Wild. Where is it? It's gotta be in here.
Nope. Doesn't exist.
It must be up here.
They really write things funny sometimes.
It's gonna take me a long time to find it, and they're gonna be done by the time I do.
There
she is. Yeehaw! Big Texas Galta. Bang bang! Called Wild.
What's Call of the Wild? I don't get that part.
That was added because of Sambo. You know the card Call of the Wild, right? 4 mana enchantment. 4 mana, reveal top card of your library. If it's a creature, drop it into play. If not, put it into your graveyard.
Huh. Nope, didn't know that.
Yep, that's a card. And Sambo definitely called the Wild himself to death one game, and he was glorious. Danzy's son. Sambo Baggins.
He disappeared, and that's supposed to be this mysterious.
So I gotta add because I got it over on the other one, but
really cares because it's just there is no
Call the Wild.
answer to the mystery, and they've said they'll never say. So what's the point?
Okay, wait. I take it.
Did he deck himself with it?
Yes.
Okay.
I goaded him into decking it. There's a rhino! It's all fun! Oh, this is a bot match if I've ever seen one.
I don't think that Danzy is winning.
Doesn't matter. Got rhinos.
That guy once per day. What did you guys do with him?
What is happening?
All the rhinos.
That's not a rhino.
What are you talking about? What's not a rhino?
That truck that looks like it's a transformer.
No, it's from Mask. It's Rhino from Mask.
What's Mask?
1980s glorious cartoon, mobile armored command system, I think it is.
So is the Transformers ripoff?
Well, no, they didn't turn into robots. The vehicles themselves were like militarized.
Oh.
So they were like disguised as normal civilian vehicles, but then they can turn into heavily weaponized mobile assault vehicles.
I don't know what happened the rest of that game because there was a Cubs baseball player on it.
Ryan Sandberg, a.k.a. Rhino. Rhino!
Why is he called Rhino?
Because his name's Ryan. R-Y-N-E, and they called him Rhino.
Oh, that's his nickname.
His nickname was Rhino.
Okay.
We have Rhino. And we have Rhino. For the Rhinos!
Scorpion. Or not Scorpions, sorry.
And then Galta.
You need to get the audio line from Hearthstone where there's a character who says "For the Rhinos."
Oh, he says for the Rhinos?
Yeah.
Holy crap! I gotta grab that. I don't play much Hearthstone. I haven't played Hearthstone since Goblins Gnomes. Yeah.
The Tavern Brawl this week is 4 sets only: Goblins v Gnomes. Witchwood.
Eric. 12.
Boomsday and another old set, like just 4, 2 old, 2 new. Very weird. No classic being in is really constricting.
I'm just going to get all of this geared up and prepped.
It's literally just Mech Hunter is the whole Tavern Brawl.
Okay.
It's hyper aggro, curve out at 4, Mech Hunter.
Oh.
But let's talk about a better game than Hearthstone.
I was going to say, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't watch Hearthstone. I don't play Hearthstone, so...
Curve out at 4 mana.
Curve out at 4 mana?
In a game where you don't have lands and it automatically goes up to 10.
Right, I know that. Okay.
Well...
Now we've got a game 3. Stubbs is going to take a mulligan down to 6. Danzy is looking at some nice hand destruction, so he's good at keeping that.
Why is Stubbs' deck called Jenny?
Because Jenny, Progenitus. Jenny.
I don't like that one.
Well, that's what he calls it.
Okay.
So I ran with it.
I mean, it's his prerogative.
They do actually go next. So this one moves up here, so it will trigger your ready to action first.
Is that better?
That's a fail.
And then it will actually trigger an attack opportunity if you have...
Yep.
I guess I can take the dash out, because it's in the wrong place anyway.
Yeah.
That one is dead.
Where am I standing?
Here.
Okay, so I have.
Where's 867 even an area code for?
It's not.
But it was a real phone number when that came out.
Right, but that was before they went to mandatory area codes.
Oh.
+4. Yes. We're finally getting it.
Oh,
yes.
no.
So, the exchange of 867, I think it was California or something like that. But yeah, 867-5309 was absolutely a number in a couple different areas. As long
everyone who had that phone number had a bad time.
Right.
Anyway, so
okay, so
Mulligans have been resolved, scribes have been done, and the game has started on a Thoughtseize.
Danzy starts off with a... I'm guessing that's a fast land, so Blooming Marsh probably.
Yes. What is the card that he took?
I think it was a Utopia Sprawl.
Somebody else gonna kill the last one before you get
their attack. Yep, I spent my attack.
And Inquisition. Can't get Gaunta.
What is that card next to the Wall of Roots?
Overgrown Battlements. Taps for green mana equal to the number of defenders you control.
Huh. Okay.
And there's the Brambles. So he took the Wall of Roots, left him with the Overgrown Battlements, and destroys the Battlements. It's been decayed. Is that a second Battlement? I believe that's the same card he just played, unless that's an elf.
That's a 1 mana card.
Well, so is the Battlements.
Oh.
Whatever it is dead. It don't matter. 4 mana! Making them ramp, honestly.
Okay, so that's that.
It seems real bad.
I mean, in 8 turns, he'll cast Galta.
So what card... 8 turns, that card costs 12 mana.
Right. Like I said, in 8 turns he'll cast Galta. There's Steve. Steve off the top. Hey, Steve.
So there's Galta, there's Liege, and there's, what's the other card in his hand?
Let's see here. Galta and... Stop flipping! Liege, Galta...
It is a card that I do not recognize.
And Steve comes out. What the heck is that thing?
That is an Imara.
Ah. Oh, she's the new yeah, one out of Ravnica. Yeah.
Does he actually?
I question her modern viability, but she seems decent right now.
Yes.
She looks like a small army in a can.
Their scorpion or centipede eggs, and if you use a knowledge nature check or sense motive check, you can realize they don't want to fight.
When she becomes no, yeah, that's the one when she becomes tapped. You get a 1/1 soldier.
No, the other Imara is 7 mana.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
And bad.
Okay. That. Oh, that was a Summoner's Pact, I believe.
Huh?
That's
no,
a
he spent
summon.
mana on it.
Down those stairs.
Down or up? Or
wait. Piano.
Rhinos!
Hop on the piano.
Bam!
I'm so confused.
Wait.
What's to be confused about? There's rhinos.
Oh.
piano? It is. Piano it is.
And Jenny! Oh no, it was a dramatic entrance. That's what it was.
Ah. I'm just like, what is this card? This card. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
Nope. I thought it was okay. He dramatic entrances Jenny in the boy. Big Texas Gota! Yeah, bang bang, called a wild.
It's already gone.
Aww.
He pathed it away immediately.
But she was there. We all saw her there.
Now
Yeehaw,
she's
bang bang.
removed from the game.
But yeehaw, bang bang.
If he replays her.
Yeehaw, bang bang. Call the wild. Rhinos! Can't die! Rhinos!
S is to that side.
You are enjoying this a lot.
Oh, this match is all me.
Our mono green player has put a double Woobard costing creature into play several turns before he has 10 mana.
Coming down the secret entrance.
Goes attacking for 9, takes him to 6. He may win this through Jenny.
I mean, Jenny only blocks one creature.
And it has lifelink, so it takes him up to 14. Oh, this is glorious. Oh.
Okay, where does this lead?
And Chancellor.
Yep. Chancellor of the...
Tangle.
Tangle.
Everybody else is. Do it.
You're going down a hole.
You're fresh.
You guys all have
This
swords.
looks exceptionally evil, so I'm going to do the stupid thing and have the enlarged person on.
Steep stairs descend into a vaulted cellar.
I'll be right back.
Turbid
Yep.
water, in which a dozen of wooden barrels float idly.
Oh wait, I'm not there yet. I don't know where I am.
So we're going down the stairs or?
So you're either coming down the stairs or you're coming down the
Haha!
hole which leads into the middle of that
I
goop.
quickly run down the stairs before they go down the hole. I go downstairs.
Oh, the Chancellor's gone already. But we still got Rhinos!
Make perception checks as you're coming in.
First people are everybody. I got a 25.
Combat. Jenny blocks the Rhino.
Generally pretty close to the front.
21. I'm always.
And 1, 2, 3. It takes 4. He goes to 2.
And to no one's surprise, Progenitus did in fact win the fight against Chancellor. Or against Rhino.
Against the Rhino, yeah. Oh, poor Rhino. He's gone. Jenny gets in. Danzy to 6. It's a moral victory at this point.
GG.
Oh, Danzy wins through Jenny. You know what won it for him? The Rhinos. See, Ricky, that's why you always got to play the Rhino, because Rhino wins games. Don't add that. Rhino wins games.
Rhino wins games when it resolves and is in play for 2 turns afterwards.
Rhino wins games.
Asterisk.
Rhino wins games.
I was assuming we were all going down the.
Sometimes.
Rhino wins games.
Period.
Period. Period. Paragraph.
Period!
Chapter.
Exclamation point.
Chapter.
That was an initiative, but keep in mind, most of you are still at the top of that mess.
Dan! You're not gonna believe it. They just played the greatest Bob game ever. There was Rhinos and Big Texas Gauta and Jenny.
Progenitus was in play. Blocked a siege Rhino to death. The controller Progenitus still lost.
Rhinos!
And unfortunately, there are now 21 minutes left in the round with no one on the feature match.
I'm sure Bryce will throw out the rest of his time, but that's okay. Rhino! Bang bang! Yeehaw! Go the Wild!
And we've got another guest walking in. The loser of that match, but the winner of our hearts.
I had no idea. I had no idea what happened at the end of game number 2 because this is what the board was.
He had all
so Bob Lob, you
of that on the screen, and this were in the middle, and we could not see.
That was the field.
I got the result.
I got that because we played a game 3, but
but game 3 I got some Tyrannosaurus in the progenitor, and then Cascalta for 2. It was awesome.
Oh.
We thought you would have a heart attack too.
It took over a minute for him to find Galta, so that first game
worth it
that you cast Galta in game 1, it was already over.
I wanted to make your dream come true.
And then the Chancellor got killed before I could throw up Palpatine. It was gonna be all covered.
There was going to be nothing visible on the screen, and it was going to be glorious.
We just need Parky on there for my big punt.
I think you have someone who wants to speak with you.
Do you need both parts? Okay. My bad. There you go. Call the Wild. Bang bang. Woo! Well, I can retire now. 2019 over. I'm never gonna have that much fun again on stream.
20 hits, 440. Catman Hammer.
Oh.
You will when I bring back all million 4-drops Abzan to beat up Danzy.
More rhinos.
8 Rhino.
8 Rhino! 32 Rhinos!
No, that's not a real
32
deck.
Rhinos!
That deck is stupid.
32 Rhinos!
No, stop.
It is absolutely a deck.
No, it wasn't. I looked at the deck list. There were not 32 Rhinos in there.
32 Rhinos.
They're actual parasites.
No, this is 4 Rhinos, 4 Restoration Angels.
Okay.
So that you blink Rhino, so that you get more Rhino triggers, then you Rhino them and Rhino them, then Resto to Rhino them.
Like I said, Rhinos win games.
And then I just lose the combo.
Yeah, but think of the fun you have playing all them Rhinos. Rhino Tribal.
No one's ever gonna make
Rhino Tribal. It's a thing. It can be a thing. I might have to put that together.
Are there enough cards with the subtype Rhino?
All of the the Rhinoxes. So
You mean
yeah,
the Roxas?
The Roxas, yeah. The Roxas are all Rhinos.
Okay. Do any of them cost less than 4 mana?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Maybe. Does it matter?
If you die before you can cast them, then you don't get to put any Roxas into play.
But let's go this way. This way's easier. Time.
You're ready in action to attack.
Sorry, I think
Card type Rhino.
Rhinos got charging Rhinos. Let's go with CMC. Let's start from the bottom.
Yep.
Alright. Cheapest Rhino is 3. Okay, Dauntless Escort, that's good. We got the War Monk. We got Thriving Rhino. Gets 2 energies to you. And then you can pay energies to put a counter. You got Cliff Runner Behemoth. He has haste as long as you control a red permanent.
So what you're saying is...
And then Crowned Xerox.
5-color deck.
No, you don't need 5 color. I mean, you don't need the War Monk, but, I mean, he's a good card. And you got the Ronx Brute. 4/4 for 4. Can't beat that in a Rhino, except for Siege Rhino, which wins games.
Okay, it has to at least be 4 colors.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
At least.
See, you get to draw a card if you control a green permanent with this guy. I mean, this deck builds itself. It looks like most Rhinos cost right in the 4 area. It's like, you know, the Pike Master, other soldiers get +1/+1. You know how many Rhino soldiers there are?
None.
At least 2. There's one right here. The Charger, the one with Exalted, which is going to come in good when you just swing with one big Rhino. The Escort is a soldier, so there's some synergy. It's not an absolute nombo. And then of course the Siege Rhino, he's the star. The Sigil Captain, whenever a creature enters the battlefield, if that creature's a 1/1, which Rhinos aren't going to be 1/1s, but if they did,
he doesn't get to play in that deck.
And then we got the Dignitary,
which also doesn't seem great.
Target opponent skips their next combat phase. You don't want them attacking back. I mean, what if they got a Galta and a Jenny in play? You don't want them swinging.
You're right. We could be playing stubs every round we ever play Magic.
Charging Rhino has Menace.
Does the 20 hit?
Or no, can't be blocked by more than one creature. So, you know, he forces mono combat. Yeah.
But he's a 5-mana 4/4.
But he's mono green. So that's easy to do. Then we got the Bodyguard. That's another Exalted. I don't know.
What's going on?
12 gets it. They're not high.
Rock.
Who's Rock playing?
I don't know. He's just checking out for the next round. Bodyguard, Rock's Maulers. That's Trample with Renown. 2.
You're right.
Rock's Oracle. When that's a free card draw right there.
5-mana 4/2.
Yeah, and this one has Hexproof. There's your champion right there. 3/4 Hexproof. That's huge.
This is true.
Stampeding Rhino. 4/4 for Trample.
Don't know about these Rhinos, but I see a Rhino.
Mirror Sigil Sergeant. That's a Rhino a turn. That's a beast card. The downfall is only its casting cost. You know how hard it is to get white and blue together? Not hard at all.
This is
a Rhino with
color deck.
This is Rhinos with Metalcraft.
Yeah.
You know, that's a 6/6 for 6.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, the Rhinos are artifacts.
But I mean, you're gonna have artifacts.
Why?
And your good old Rocks, the original Rhino right there. He's a Thorn Elemental. He gets in regardless if he's blocked or not. And he regenerates.
There are good
That's a
Rhinos
thick-skinned
that you can
Rhino.
play in this deck.
Oh,
you
next
can
round's
make
up.
a deck that is a Rhino tribal deck.
Rhinos!
But you do not play
Rock
only
Zatch.
Rhinos.
Are they? Yep, round started. Rock on red. Rock. You know what Rock's playing?
Nope.
A 9. $9. $9 Rakdos.
The whole deck costs $9.
Yep. It's a $9 Rakdos deck. And then Zach is playing
Mono Red Phoenix.
Yeah.
I start smashing the barrels.
Wait, it's not actually from the attribute. Every 2 gets.
You know, Zach,
Yes.
he's a Lego maniac. That's Zach.
Okay.
Well, yeah, he calls it experimental burn. That translates to burn EX to me. Because when you knock it out, you get to take 2 prizes.
What is that reference?
Pokemon.
Oh.
We all gonna get down there in that room and then start heading over.
I've never played the Pokemon TCG.
Oh, you're missing out.
Yes.
I haven't played it in about 10 years, but I don't think it's changed that much.
Back when that had a scene, I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Casually in my friend's basement and playing RuneScape.
Back when Pokemon had its scene, Yu-Gi-Oh! Wasn't out yet.
I need 5 more.
It was close on the horizon, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Really didn't come around until like the Zatch Bell, and I thought Yu-Gi-Oh! Was going to be a fad. I really did. I honestly didn't think that it was going to kick on as much as it did.
Spawn 6 different television series?
Right. And a spin-off game. RIP Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Yep. RIP Duel Masters.
Yeah.
RIP Jokaido, or whatever the...
Oh, right. Yeah.
The Japanese one. A lot of pros were playing that casually for a while.
Right. RIP Beyblade. RIP,
No, Letter RIP Beyblade.
Letter RIP Beyblade, that's right!
Also, Beyblade is not a TCG. We're not going to talk about it in this context.
Alright. Then, what's the other one I'm thinking about? RIP,
Up onto that ledge, the secret door
the magnet one.
Magnet one?
The balls. You throw the balls out, and they hit the magnet on the card, and they just pop open. They're monsters and balls. Oh, what is that?
No idea.
So there you find the secret door.
It sounds vaguely like Bionicles, but it doesn't sound like Bionicles. Oh! I can see them now, but I don't know what they're called.
They are called...
Magnet Ball Monsters. You're not gonna find it that way.
I'm gonna.
Magnet Ball Monsters.
Right now, you want to use it. Yes. Hey, look, here's a cask full of Cure Light wound potions. Well, no, it is a cask full of Cure Light.
Bakugan!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah!
Into this room.
Man, that game died so quick I forgot it existed.
Part of the floor of this room.
Oh, things are happening. Rock attacked for 2 because I think he had a very angry goblin there, or a devil. I think it's a devil. Zach played something with a +1/+1 counter on it, and he's gonna kill that creature with a spell of some sort, and then swing in for 3. It looks like.
You don't know these cards? That is Runaway Steamkin.
Oh, sure.
The most famous card out of Guilds of Ravnica for Modern.
Okay.
At release.
I thought that was Arclight Phoenix.
No, Arclight Phoenix became more famous later on. At release.
Well, you didn't specify at release.
I said that at the end of the sentence.
We're gonna roll that back.
Yep.
And you're wrong.
It'll be there.
And you're wrong.
And he had casted Wizard's Lightning. Another standard all-star.
But I know that's a monkey pirate.
Correct. That is Fanatical Firebrand.
Yep.
And across the table, I believe that is a Hellhole Flailer.
Well, whatever it is, it's dead.
It is, in fact, dead. No, it's a 3-mana, 3/2 Unleash, pay Rakdos and 2, sack it, deal damage to the opponent equal to its power. So it's a 4-mana, 4/3 that you can sack it to deal 4
sure.
most of the time.
Yes, I think that is exactly.
On what? On that
Those are words.
I think you're the only one that didn't.
It can't block.
So that's enough that.
Because it's got a +1/+1 counter on it.
Correct.
Can we have surprise round?
No.
The unfortunate thing about the Unleash mechanic, even if the creatures didn't unleash, if they get a +1/+1 counter, they can't block anymore.
Right.
And a 3rd Wizard's Lightning to take out the 3rd threat from Rock.
Rock just is frustrated.
Flooding.
And another one!
And drew the 3rd
excuse me.
Hellhole Flailer.
I am done hiccuping.
Also,
has he got another Wizard's Lightning to take him out?
Zach has missed some serious triggers on that, unless he's already used it for mana once.
Yeah, I believe he did. I don't know one on what, but I saw him remove counters. I would say attack. Or no.
Nope. He's gonna do a lot more than attack.
What's your plus?
He's gonna cast Insult and put a counter on his Steamkin, and then remove the 3 counters from Steamkin to make 3 more mana to cast Injury. Deal 4 to the Hellhole Flailer, deal 4 to his opponent, and then attack for 10.
That sounds like a thing that's happening.
Or no, holy, whoa, that is a little better. Actually, it's not, because he would have won the game instead.
Is that the Experimental Fury?
That is Experimental Frenzy.
Frenzy, whatever.
Card is busted.
You can play the top of your deck, right? If it's
Correct.
an instant.
I believe Zach missed on lethal there.
Eh.
Rock does have mana up, so he could have had interaction.
I just run up the stairs to the next floor.
Which side?
But it looks like it is more than likely too late.
Burn! Yeah!
Zach
And-
now has infinite card advantage.
He's scrying those straight to the top. Goes attacking for 3?
4.
That's what I meant.
And, oh god, I now see what the problem is. Rock has drawn 6 lands
Yeah.
in his hyper aggro deck.
Yeah. It happens.
That is one of the downfalls of this varying spaced game.
Attack for 1.
For 4 damage?
What is on top of Zach's deck? Exava Rakdos Blood Witch from Rock. Holy crap.
There's no centipedes.
And attack. Ooh. Get him!
I can sleep with a couple of them.
That's a big swing for 8.
No, I have a sleep like
That's a lot of damage. Get
That is
4
3
mana? 3 mana. Oh, it's a ritual.
That's
okay.
a land. And please tell me that's not another land.
You seem to put it down pretty quick, so it must have been a land.
No!
Oh, if Rock gets direct damage, this could be good!
It's already over. He put a haster on top of his deck. And Hellhole Flailer sacks after attacking. Lethal.
And swing! Swing! Yay! Rock!
Rock got there.
Ah! Yeah! $9 Rakdos! It took the subway to get here.
That is a Rakdos Guildgate that is seeing play in Modern in not Maze's End.
What? Oh!
Yeah, seems good.
Can you move me up?
Also, like, I want to talk about briefly the fact that they're pushing so hard on Guildgates and Standard in this next set. It might be a real deck this time.
It takes a full round.
No.
Does it?
No.
There's that one round.
They'll want it to be,
Yep, that one
but it
falls
won't be.
It's close.
Some people will play it, but it won't be.
It's not saying tier 1, I'm saying playable. Because I really want it to be playable. I want to spend 3 mana to draw 5 cards from Guild Summit, and then draw a card every time I play a Guildgate.
So do it. Put it together. And then play it in Modern.
No. No.
Oh, come
Play it
on.
in Standard, where it belongs.
But Standard sucks so much.
I just described to you a 5-color all ETB tapped lands deck with crazy, huge payoffs and card advantage effects, and you are not interested in this deck?
That's Standard.
6 mana, 12/12 flyers.
That's Standard.
3 mana, draw 7 cards.
That won't be viable in 3 months.
What? No, all the Guildgate stuff is in Ravnica.
Won't matter. Won't matter.
Why?
Because it's not going to be as potent as energy was prevalent. It'll be next set that comes out, which is the
another Ravnica set where more Guilds Matter stuff will happen.
No, not gonna matter. Not gonna matter. Not gonna matter.
I believe, even if you don't. And
which one am I here, George?
how can somebody who believes so much in something not want 32 Rhino?
I did not expect to see Ordeal of Perforos in Modern ever. But there it is.
And I will prepare an action to attack.
What is that? Perforos is what?
Ordeal of Perforos.
Ah.
1 and a red, enchant creature. Whenever the creature attacks, put a +1 counter on it. Then, if it has 3 or more counters, sacrifice it to deal 3 damage to any target.
Oh, cool.
And it got removed.
Lightning bolt and attack for 2. Get you. Get you. Mountain. Yeah, burn.
Oh, yes.
Rail, you're last.
Burn.
I kind of wanted... I really wanted Zach to have a gut shot there. Just so that it didn't die.
He's playing a standard deck, and you expect him to have gut shot?
He's not playing a standard deck.
There's a lot of standard there.
Yeah, but, like...
He's not going to have gut shot.
Gut shot is as expensive as Lightning Bolt in money.
That one throws the dagger at you.
He's not going to have gut shot.
And Zuai.
And it starts. It starts.
Oh wait, I could make misfortune with people.
You little monkey goblins. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing, monkey goblins.
Yes.
See, I fully believe that they didn't intend for goblins to be a tribe in this set. But when all the art came back for monkeys, and they saw what the art was, it's like, we can't call these monkeys.
Nope.
They're goblins.
Yep.
I fully believe they were meant to be monkeys.
And the entire art department just fucked up.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I fully believe they were supposed to be monkeys, and when the art came in, it was like, we can't call these monkeys. We could not call these monkeys. So, yeah, I believe that's why we have goblins.
And that is a 1-mana 1/2 that he just played. Unless he casts an instant or sorcery. What is that?
It's a proxy.
Ah, perfect.
Okay. Squad.
Whatever it was, it hit him for 4.
It dealt 2. It dealt 2 because the
Oh, the thingy?
Yeah, that guy becomes a 2/2 with haste if you have 2 spells or more in your yard.
Gotcha. Rock swings!
So there's 3 of them there in melee.
And lots of things happening.
Was not expecting...
That's a 10 damage swing right there.
Yeah?
Ooh. Rock! Bringing it!
Is that Timer at?
RDX Dragon!
The Murder King?
What's up? Yeah, I believe that is Timer at the Murder King.
What
One damage.
is happening?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know that's in there.
He's a zombie what?
Zombie Warrior. Sacrifice another creature, deals 2 damage to target player. Sacrifice a creature, return him from your graveyard to hand. He's a 2/2 for 2.
Next is Captain Hammer.
And it died to a lightning bolt.
No, he got died to double monkey.
No, he cast Wizard's Lightning on it.
Then why are both of his monkeys in the graveyard?
Because he blocked those 2 the previous turn.
So? Double monkey?
Is that a Fist of the Demigod on there?
It probably is.
That's actually good. And that would be lethal coming from Rock.
Get ready your blockers!
And does this mean that $9 Rakdos wins the match?
Yup!
In just under 14 minutes.
Oh, Rock. Oh. Rock picks up his win for the year. First win, rock. All right, and then
So it doesn't have
this is Zach.
And they specified in the flavor.
25-30, and I will armor spike, punch that guy in the face.
And I am not going to figure out how to spell his last name. Let's see here. Zentko. Zentko.
Oh, I know. It's ridiculous.
Son of a really? I can't.
I'm gonna do something else with the half hour we have before the next round, Bob.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you as always. And sorry, your dog stole your keys.
It is a story that I will literally never forget.
I'm gonna check out to see if we have a 4th round or not. I'll be right back. That was 3rd. So I will check that out, and while I'm gone, I'm going to leave you with the sultry sounds of Pathfinder. I will be right back.
And then I put him to sleep.
Okay, give me a
Okay. Hope you enjoyed that part of the session. That's gonna do us. We are done in the fourth. The Paradigms lost, or the sevens didn't advance. We have a clear winner after 3. Congratulations to Jared Piper and Panza bringing in the win. Well, we had really good matches. We had 3 solid matches. We got to see Rock bring in the win with his $9 Rakdos. We got to see Danzy bring the Rhinos and get the win over Stubbs. Go through the Genie, go through the Galta, get it done. Rhinos. And we got to see a draw. We got to see the first draw of 2019. Fantastic. Bryce Peddleson versus
or until he takes any damage.
Versus Captain. Tron did not win. That was the best I could have hoped for out of that one, but they took the draw and took it to the end. So 3 rounds and we're done. So that's going to do it for us. I hope to see you back on Tuesday when I'll be broadcasting the Zone Modern. And remember to subscribe to the Zone 521 over on YouTube. That helps you out quite a lot. Gets us closer to slapping Ben Seidel. We still need 43 subs to do that. And we're going to move over to keep sending in those brown UVs, and thanks for watching. But that's going to do us, and however you choose to live your life, I approve. Have a good night. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you back on Tuesday.